Good morning, my dear students, and happy Wednesday! And that's a really big happy Wednesday. I hope you are all happy today. For today's language arts class or lesson, we will focus on writing. I believe you've done a lot of writing in the past few weeks already, but this time we're going to write something beautiful, something about your home. We will connect what we've learned about writing, about punctuations, in our central idea. Home is a basic need for all people. You've done your research already, you've already done different projects about it, and now this will be your task for language arts to write something, a beautiful handwriting activity about your home. Remember, we used to have handwriting activities, and then you will write it beautifully on a paper, and you will draw something about it, and then put it after all those handwriting activities done, we put them outside our classroom by the window. Do you remember that? Yeah. So we're gonna do the same thing, but this time I won't be there to remind you to write it beautifully or to tell you to use correct punctuation marks, all right? You'll have to do it yourself and let's see how you can do it so well independently. Independently means you're going to do it by yourself. As much as possible, less help from your mom, less help from your dad. Once you finished writing, then you check it yourself again if you wrote the words correctly. Check it again if you used the right punctuation. Okay? Now, let's first review about punctuation marks. I know we've learned a lot of different punctuation marks before, but today we're going to review the basic ones that we always use. First one, full stop. I believe you already know when to use full stop. It's just a tiny little dot. It's not really as big as that one on the picture. So it shows the end of a sentence. So it tells us it's the last part, and then we usually have to pause for a little while before continue reading it. The next punctuation mark is what's this mark? Punctuation mark. Yep, it's question mark. Question mark? Question mark. All right, it shows that a question is being asked. We are asking something. And when we make a sentence that is asking a question, we use a question mark at the end of it. The other one is comma. Comma joins two or more ideas in a sentence or separate items in a series. Usually we use it if we want to say some examples or we want to say some list or more things we need to say and we need to separate them using a comma. Lastly, we'll have our exclamation mark. So, exclamation mark! Yeah, that kind of way of saying that. It shows strong emotion or when you're excited or you're worried or shocked and you want to say something that's full of emotion and we use exclamation mark to end the sentence. I know you know some more other punctuation marks like apostrophe, ellipsis. So if you think like you'll be able to use it in your handwriting task or handwriting activity, you're free to use those things you know already. Like the quotation mark, we have already had those, right? So let's have a little bit of example about those punctuation marks we just talked about. Full stop, question mark, comma, and exclamation mark. One example for full stop is, can you please read it yourself? Good. I have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful home. So it's just a sentence. You may say it happily or in a nice way. So it's not asking a question, it's not too excited, and you don't have to enumerate anything to use a comma, no comma needed. That's why you use a full stop at the end of it. Next one. Can you please read it yourself? Good. What does your home look like? So maybe in your handwriting activity, you'd like to ask others too. What does your home look like? Is it made of bricks? Is it made of straw? Is it made of hay or some wood or clay? Next one, comma. My room has a bed, lamp, chair, and desk. So that's how we use a comma. By separate when we try to list down some things or give examples in a sentence. Bed, comma, lamp, comma, chair, and desk. And usually the last one on the item list, we don't need to use a comma anymore. Instead, we use the word and. It's the last item. Last one. It is so cozy. It means you're so happy about it. You feel so comfortable in your bedroom or in your house or wherever you are. And you say it is so cozy. You don't just say so cozy. If you're gonna say it like that, then just use the full stop. But if you want to put emotion in that sentence because it's really cozy and comfortable, then you can use exclamation mark. Right, so here's going to be your writing task for today. Oh, there's a lot of numbers, but don't worry, it's pretty easy. First, write about your home. You know you've done a lot of describing about your home before. You've even taken videos talking about your home, and you even made maps about it. So this time you're just going to write something, a short essay or some writing activity about your home. You may write 5 or more sentences. If I say 5 or more, please don't just write one sentence, or 2, or 3, or 4. You may write 5, at least 5. You can write 5 sentences, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, as many as you can, as long as it's not below 5 sentences. 3. You may write what it looks like, what you love about it, or why you need it. Because we all know that we need a home, so you may write about it. Why do you need it? What does your home look like? And what do you love about it? Do you love it because you have your pet in it? Alright, now number 4. Make your handwriting beautiful. Of course, because it's a handwriting activity. You're not going to be doing PPT this time. You're not going to be taking a video. Instead, you're going to write. So we will try to make our handwriting as beautiful as we can. Use punctuations correctly. So we just had a review about our punctuation mark and use it correctly. Design your writing paper to make it even more amazing. And I forgot to write something about this one. Please don't forget to use capital letters at the beginning of each sentence, and then finger space. Remember our finger space between each word? Yep. So don't forget to put space, finger space. And your handwriting may look like this. So you're gonna need a paper, a white paper or any paper you like. You may decorate like a home because here in the last part it says design or decorate your writing paper to make it even more amazing, to make it so beautiful, and we can hang it in our classroom when we go back to school. While we don't go to school yet, then you can hang it in your room. You may first, we always need a title for our handwriting activity. You may write, My Home Sweet Home. If I'm going to write a handwriting activity, I will use this title, but it's up to you. You may write, My Beautiful Home, My Wonderful Home. Alright? So you can do it like that. And please don't forget your name. Every time we have our handwriting activity, we always put our name. By Tanika. By Zarina, by Evan, or by Leo, by Lee. So you may write your name here. And you can write your sentences about your home and make it beautiful. Use some crayons, some colors, or some cutout papers to make it more beautiful. Alright? So I hope you enjoyed doing this task, this handwriting task for this unit. And you enjoy decorating it and talking about your home. You may take a picture of it and then send it to me, or you may let your parents send it to the homework link so we can all see how beautiful your handwriting is. Remember, don't forget to use correct punctuation, finger space, capital letters, and make it beautiful. Alright, guys, bye! I hope to see you soon again. Enjoy the rest of your day.